Assalamu alaikum. My name's Brother Ishmael of Haqq. I'm with Muslim Journal and American Muslim 360, as well as with the American Coalition for Good Government.
Excellent.
Today I have my guest with me from New York, Imam Siraj Wahhaj, and I have Brother Lim on the camera. Just briefly, Brother Imam, I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Yes.
Pertaining to, part of your legacy. Once you're finished and Allah is getting ready to call you back, what do you want your legacy to be that you leave behind for the coming generation of Muslims?
I think and Allah knows best, I think one of my legacies is, and I want it to be, is a bridge builder. I recognize that Allah says that this ummah allows as one ummah, and I want to be that way. I am African American, love my people, and do anything I can to help my people to continue to grow. On one hand, on the other hand, Muslim part of the big ummah of Muhammad that includes not only African Americans, but Arabs, Africans, white European Americans, immigrants as well as indigenous, and young as well as the elderly. So I would like to be a bridge. As you know, I came from the Nation of Islam.
Yes.
And a lot of my friends are still there. Any way I can to help them to make the transition, like Imam Muhammad helped us. I like to be a bridge builder. So I guess that would be part of the legacy, inshallah.
Inshallah, and that was eloquent, put to the point, and very direct. My second question is what is the purpose of Muslims working with other religious groups in America or abroad?
I think, Ismail, that people forget that the Quran wasn't revealed to Muslims. Think about it. It was revealed for mankind. And that's why many times in the Quran, you have the verse, Ayyuhan nas, O mankind. When Allah first revealed the Quran, He revealed it to Muhammad sallallahu, and there's no Muslims. So who's it for? And sometimes we forget that when we talk about the Quran as the book of Muslims. Yes, it's our book of guidance. But it's for all humanity. This is why the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, is called Rahmatul Alameen, the mercy for all mankind. We have to exhibit that. We have to show that.
That's precise, because that gives a good general understanding, because most people think, well, the Quran is for them, but wait a minute, hold up. When the Quran was being revealed, you weren't even Muslim.
Absolutely.
So it's for all of mankind.
Absolutely.
Regardless of where they're at and what direction they're in their life. If they get this book, it'll recreate themselves in the same vessel that they were wrecked in.
Exactly, as it helped us, because Allah mentions that He takes the people from darkness and He brings them to the light.
Allahu Akbar.
That's what it's all about.
Okay, I have one more question for you, and this one is about what steps should be taken to end the high divorce rate amongst Muslims in our community, but especially amongst the African Americans.
That's a great question, Ismail. Really, that's a great question that requires really a lot of work. It's not going to happen overnight. But the easy answer is, the short answer is, I think the mistake that happens in the marriage doesn't happen in the marriage, it happens before the marriage. That is one of the most important decisions that a person makes, who they're going to marry. The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, says that a person will follow the religion of a very close companion. Let everyone be very careful whom he should choose as a friend. The Prophet said that there's no marriage without a guardian. So a lot of times sisters get married without having a guardian. Her natural guardian is a father, and the father is supposed to really check out the man who wants to marry his daughter. And if you study the Prophet very carefully, he would do a background check. There's a very important hadith, Muslim hadith, volume number 2 on the divorce. And the first hadith under irrevocable divorce, a woman was gotten divorced from her husband, and 3 men wanted to marry her, and she told the Prophet. and one was Osama bin Zayd, another man named Abu Jahmi, and the other one was Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan. All three of them wanted to marry her. The Prophet did a background check by doing like this. He says, as far as Abu Jahmi, don't marry him. He has a habit of beating women. He knew. Background check. Muawiyah, he can't afford to take care of you. Don't marry him. Marry Osama bin Zayd. And Osama, if you study the history of Islam, one of the beloved